Hello everyone, and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and I know I'm late, I know it's delayed, but this is my first video since Christmas, so of course I have to say Merry Christmas. I hope you all got to spend time with your loved ones and had a nice, fun, relaxing day. Okay, week 52 news roundup is upon us. 2020 is officially coming to a close. Now, normally the week of Christmas is actually a very slow news week, and I don't want to kind of dig through the bottom of the barrel to give you some stories that aren't really big stories. So I made the decision for week 52. What I'm going to be doing is giving you my list for the top 8 most anticipated games. Now, I want to be as clear as possible. There are so many big, huge titles that I am excited to play. And there's going to be a chance that the game you're most excited for is not on this list. That does not mean that I'm not excited to play that game, okay? It just means it did not make my top 8. Or maybe I wasn't even thinking of that game. I made a list, then I made another list, then I cross-referenced that list, and I ended up on my top 8 are my top 8. And of course, throughout the year, that's going to change. But what I'm going to be doing for this video is giving you the games 8 all the way down to 1, and then I'm going to be playing either a cinematic or a gameplay trailer in 4K of that game. Because really, my only criteria was the game can't already have a 1.0 release, because then it wouldn't be anticipated, the game would already be out. And it has to have some form of gameplay trailer or cinematic, because if it doesn't have that, that means the game is like way far out and we're likely not going to get it in the next few years. So that is what we're going to be doing today, so buckle up. This might be a longer video, but I'm going to timestamp everything in the description below if you want to bounce around. All right, let's jump right into this. Number 8 on my list is Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance. Now, to be clear, this game could potentially be in my top 3. The problem is we don't know much about it. We honestly don't know really anything about it. We know that right here it says, join up to 4 friends, online or on the couch, and battle iconic monsters from the Dungeons & Dragons in a co-op action RPG. Now, this game's initial release date was fall 2020. Obviously, that came and went. We now know for sure that the game has been confirmed for 2021, but we don't know when in 2021, and we still don't really have any gameplay, or at least not even a gameplay trailer for this game, only a cinematic that is really not very good. The cinematic actually got ratioed hard on YouTube. Now, when I was looking up information on this game, I went to their official YouTube channel, and here it is. Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance, and they have a singular video. That is it, literally no other information. But they have come out, the CEO of Wizards of the Coast, and said this game will be dropping in 2021, so get ready to battle on the icy tundra of Icewind Dale. Enjoy the cinematic, which it isn't a very good cinematic, for Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance. Number 7 on my most anticipated games coming out is Darkest Dungeon 2. Now, if you haven't heard of Darkest Dungeon 1, this is a roguelike, turn-based RPG. And this game is so much fun that, of course, they had to remake a sequel. Now, let's jump over to Steam. The original Darkest Dungeon, let me read you the description. Darkest Dungeon is a challenging, gothic, roguelike, turn-based RPG about the psychological stresses of adventuring. Recruit, train, and lead a team of flawed heroes against unimaginable horrors, stress, famine, disease, and the ever-encroaching dark. Can you keep the heroes together when all hope is lost? In recent reviews, 1800, it has an overwhelmingly positive score of 95%. And obviously the newest Darkest Dungeon, it's going to just make everything that much better. Visuals, gameplay, they're adding to the plot. Right now, really all we have is a teaser trailer, but I am excited. It came in at number 7 on my list. Enjoy the teaser trailer for Darkest Dungeon 2.
You were right to fear the world. It has gone mad. The gutters brim with poets, and decency lies burning in the street. But this is not a time for heroes. Look instead to those battered souls who have known fear and failure in ample portion, but rise again to reclaim a glimmer of hope from the spreading stain of the Darkest Dungeon.
Number 6 on my list is the isometric MMORPG Corepunk. I can't wait to play this game. Let me quickly read you the description on their website. Corepunk is an MMORPG with Fog of War in a seamless open world. Thanks to the top-down camera in Fog of War, you'll want to discover every nook and cranny. Corepunk offers a variety of professions, battlegrounds, challenging monsters, and unique camps, guilds, farms, quests, and a profound lore. Now, one thing about this game is the trailer that they dropped on it is awesome. I love the way that they narrated it. It's a whole lot of fun. The developers of this game, Artificial Core, are one of the best, maybe the best, when it comes to communicating with their player base and communicating with content creators. They have personally reached out to me multiple times about videos that I have made on this game to answer questions that I presented in my videos, and you just don't see that very often from developers. When you watch the trailer, you'll notice the characters move really slow. That was one of my callouts. So they actually made a video talking about how there's going to be enhancements to movement speed, like different boots and things like that, so that your character will run faster. It's just not in the trailer. So really cool developer, really excited for the game. Enjoy the 4K trailer for Corepunk.
Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to Corepunk, an MMORPG where you'll experience Fog of War in a vast, seamless open world. Miles and miles of wilderness to get lost in. Discover a small camp in the middle of nowhere. Or a busy metropolis booming with life and activity. You are free to go wherever you want. Use public transport to reach remote locations fast and safe. Begin your journey by creating a hero. Each has its own unique role, abilities, and a set of fighting styles. Complete quests for NPCs who are too busy to do it themselves.
You're gonna need a better gear for that.
Kill monsters to earn gold. Shred them with your best move. Be careful, though. They get pretty crafty when fighting as a unit. Grow crops. Chop wood. Mine ore. Trade goods for missing resources to craft the weapon you deserve. Suit up. It won't make you stronger, but you'll look absolutely fabulous. Choose a set of talents. Boost yourself with artifacts to become the ultimate war machine. Use Fog of War wisely to hunt down and ambush your enemies. Attack those who dared to take your farming spot. Then chill in a city. Show off your loot and find reckless companions to take on a challenge that no one else has the guts for.
We will come again. a beta at corepunk.com.
Number 5 on my list was once called Lineage Eternal, then changed to Project TL and is now called TL Origin, or The Lineage Origin. I have been waiting to play this game for almost a decade. It was initially launched in 2011. A very, very long time. Now, just like Corepunk, just like the game that this was supposed to compete with, Lost Ark, which by the way almost made this list, it is a top-down isometric MMORPG. But when you look at the gameplay trailer, it really plays and kind of looks like an action RPG. But it's not an action RPG, it is an MMORPG. Now, before I play the trailer, NCSoft has come out and on an earnings call said that Project TL, or I should say TL Origin, is coming out in 2021. So fingers crossed that this is the year we're finally going to be able to play this title. And by the way, the trailer, unequivocally, in my opinion, it is the best looking visuals I have ever seen from an isometric game. Not even close. I think it looks better than Lost Ark. I think it blows away games like Wolcen. Wolcen's considered a very pretty ARPG. This game, it looks unbelievable. And when you watch it, it is gameplay. Enjoy the 4K trailer for TL Origin. Baldur's Gate 3 comes in at number 4. Now, if you've been following my channel at all, you would know that I literally cover everything Baldur's Gate 3. I even made a video really when this game was only kind of a rumor and we knew almost nothing about it. Well, now, the developer Larian Studios, who's known for their Divinity Original Sin series, have dropped Baldur's Gate 3 in early access, and I'm highly anticipating the actual full release of this game 1.0. Now, since this game is out already, we can check out the current Steam review scores. So all reviews on the early access are an 88%. You gotta remember, this game's early access, so it has bugs and all kinds of problems with it, and it's still almost scoring an 88% overall. But its recent reviews out of 3,100, it is very positive at a 92%. This game is a CRPG, classic role-playing game, and it is as detailed, as beautiful, and gives you so much to do that when it drops 1.0, I think it's going to be something very special. Enjoy the extremely long, but extremely awesome cinematic trailer for Baldur's Gate 3. Number 3, Diablo 4. Now, I'm sure you were all anticipating that, of course, this game was going to be on this list. The reason why I made this YouTube channel is because of my love for Diablo 2. Diablo 2 changed my entire gaming life for the better, and it made me fall in love with hack and slash. Now, Diablo 4, they've already said that it's going to be a merger of Diablo 3 with Diablo 2, which is good, I guess. I will accept that. Now, why is Diablo not number 1 on my list? I cover every single quarterly update for this game. I read it in its entirety and I break it down, so I know exactly what they're doing with the development cycle. And so far, it is rounding out to look like a good game. But when you're talking about Diablo, where really hack and slash came from, put ARPG on the map, you don't want a good ARPG. You want great, you want excellent, you want outside the box, you want something different, unique, special. And so far, I'm just not seeing that from the development cycle of Diablo 4. And of course, we all know that Blizzard is kind of a shell of its previous self because they have lost so much talent. So I do think Diablo 4 is a little farther out. I actually don't think we will get the game in 2021. I think it's a couple years until we see Diablo 4. That being said, at BlizzConline, February 2021, they have said we're going to get a lot more information about this game. So who knows? Maybe it'll go up. Maybe it'll go down on my list. We will see. But of course, Diablo 4 is a game I am highly anticipating and I plan on playing regardless of whatever happens in the development cycle. Now, I cannot play the cinematic for this game because it is 9 minutes and 30 seconds long. But what I am going to do for you is play the 3-minute gameplay trailer for Diablo 4. Enjoy.
The dream continues to haunt me, old friend. It always starts with a journey to a distant land. There I find a city in flames, streets choked with corpses, unthinkable destruction. I witness senseless slaughter, brother against brother, pure hatred. And then, executions, agony. Suffering surrounded me until my turn comes. They burn my eyes, break my bones. I awaken in terror. There's no one left to stand against them. These dreams, they tell of the future. Hell is coming, brother. Hell is coming.
Number 2, Path of Exile 2. Now, whether you want to admit it or not, PoE is the current king of the mountain when it comes to ARPGs. They have the biggest community and the biggest player base, and almost every other game company that does action RPGs, at least isometric, is copying their League seasonal model, and nobody does it better than Grinding Gears Games, and I think they're going to be able to retain their crown even longer when they drop PoE 2. Now, this game's really interesting. It's going to be one game, 2 campaigns. So basically, PoE 2 will just be an extension of PoE 1, but it's going to have a whole bunch of different visuals. It will have some different mechanics in it. It will be kind of its own separate game, but you'll only probably have to download Path of Exile and you'll get PoE 2. Anyways, we'll see how that all goes. The official trailer for this game and the gameplay trailer, the game looks amazing. I mean, truly next generation from a visual perspective. The trailer you just watched for Diablo 4, I do not feel that way. Try and remember those visuals in your head when you're watching these visuals. It's not even close. I'm highly anticipating Path of Exile 2. Enjoy the official trailer in 4K.
The gods are dead, but left on their own, men will always seek to take their place.
Criminals! Your sentence is to be hanged from the neck until dead. Let your souls feed the first ones, and your bodies feed the land.
The only result is pain and death.
The demon is escaping! Kill her!
Get them! Only 20 years since Kitava fell, and already corruption spreads like a plague through these shattered lands. Wretched malevolence lurks in the shadows. It is our calling to put it to an end. It must be done if Rayclast is to survive.
Number 1, Last Epoch. Now, I picked this game for a simple reason. Right here on their official website, look at that. They rep my YouTube channel. Says it right there, Action RPG. In all seriousness, 11th Hour Games, the indie studio, 11th Hour Games, has truly made something remarkable. I'm going to make a statement right now, and maybe you will think I'm crazy, but I don't think I am. This is my opinion. Okay, you ready for this? Last Epoch, when it drops 1.0, will be the true successor to Diablo 2. It will be the next big thing in ARPGs. I truly feel that in my heart. This game is only early access. I've already almost got close to 1,000 hours in it, and I've already made 6 build guides. That is how much fun I have playing this game. And when you're talking about early access, I try to envision the game finished. So what isn't done? We don't even have multiplayer yet. We don't have 3 end game systems. We don't have PvP. We don't have the trading bazaar. There is so much more that they are going to be adding to this game, including a complete visual overhaul. They just do it in little spurts because, hey, they're an indie studio, but all their focus is on this game, and the developers are people that know and love ARPGs. Now, early in this video, I said Artificial Core, the developers of Corepunk, they communicate with their community and content creators better than anybody. The developers and the people at 11th Hour Games are just as good as Artificial Core. I have a direct line to their developers. They communicate with their community all the time. They'll pull stuff down. They drop bug fixing. They drop content almost every single month. The game is amazing, and the trailer does not do it justice. I am telling you, this game is going to be the next big thing, and it's going to be one of the few indie studios. They're going to drop a game that is going to be able to compete with the big boys. And when I say the big boys, I'm talking about PoE and Diablo. Mark my words. Enjoy my #1 most anticipated game, Last Epoch, their new gameplay trailer in 4K. Alright everybody, that's the video. I got a feeling I'm going to get some comments with some people either upset with the game I chose or upset with the game I didn't choose, but I want to hear your opinion. Let me know in the comment section below. If you have not joined the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We have officially passed 520 members, great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together, so you're never starting the server alone. Link for that Discord is in the description. Thank you all for watching. Stay home, stay safe. Do not forget to join the official Action RPG Discord. Aaron, out.
you